Good afternoon. It's Coach Paige with Life's Purpose Healing, back for another episode on the channel. And it's a beautiful day in sunny Florida here where I am. I hope it's as beautiful where you are and you guys are enjoying your day just the same as I am. On a high vibe today, so I really wanted to do a video and talk about things you can do while in quarantine. I took a couple weeks offline from social media, pretty much a few days after the chaos started, for lack of a better word. No, that's the best word I can find. Chaos. Pretty much after the chaos started, I took some time off and decided to change my perspective on what was happening in the world. I didn't want to get sucked into the fear, the anger, the grief, the anguish, all the feelings that are floating around. You guys feel it. And it's kind of easy to get sucked into if you're not grounded and if you don't have a plan to keep yourself busy. So that's why I wanted to do this particular video today, to give you guys some ideas on what you can do while in quarantine, because I see a whole lot of people still online, still spreading fear, still gossiping, still doing everything but gathering facts and making the changes needed within their lives to move forward after this is over with. If you've lived as long as I have, this is not the first pandemic or global crisis. I would say it's probably the worst in my lifetime, but it's not the first. And everything is about perspective. Whether you believe that the virus is real or not, at the end of the day, is not important, because it's affecting us all just the same. All the closings, school, work, daycare, stores, you name it, closed. We're all feeling it and experiencing and going through just the same. But at the end of the day, can I tell you, it's your perspective on what's happening and what's going on that matters. Like I said, I took some time away and went within, because I know that's where my answers are. Understand that we are all in this world and all are all a part of one world, but we all have our personal worlds and our personal universes that we create. You create your own personal world and your own personal universe. I mean, think about it. Your world is not my world. My world is not your world. You may have no idea what's going on in my world. My world may be falling apart and you have no idea. Your world may be high vibing and I have no idea. So it's about perspective. Just because certain things are going on in society and people are acting a certain way does not mean that you have to join in. Understand that perspective. So with that being said, let me jump right in to give you guys some ideas on what to do while in quarantine, because it seems, again, like so many of you are having trouble finding things to do. I'm going to jump right in to talk about the children, because I am a mother of 6 beautiful children, 3 boys and 3 girls. I see on social media people seem to be having such a hard time with their kids being home from school. And that I do not understand. Me and my kids are enjoying life as best we can. They feel like they're already out of school for the summer. We are painting, we're drawing, we're listening to music, we're dancing, we're making our own videos, we're starting businesses, we're playing board games. We are still going to the parks. I choose not to live in fear. My family won't live in fear. To each his own. But we're not living in fear. So my kids still go to the parks. Most of them, all the major ones are closed. But to get a breath of fresh air, we might go visit a friend of theirs and they join them at their park. But I feel like it's essential. It's not only essential that I get outside time. Y'all, the sun is coming out. Yeah, not only essential that I get outside time, but it's also essential that my kids get it. And no virus scare is going to keep us living in fear. So parents, the only thing that I can pretty much identify with y'all with is that grocery bill and what it is now. That grocery bill from the kids being home. But other than that, we are living and enjoying life, and I'm happy about not having a responsibility of making sure 6 people get to school every day where they barely learn anything. School is not what it used to be, and that's a story for another day. But guys, play board games with your kids, read with them, journal with them, start that business that they want to start. Work on healing. If your child was depressed or had any kind of mental or physical imbalances before this thing started, work with them. Now would be the prime time to work with your child on anything that they might need to work with. And if they don't have anything anywhere, have fun, bond, build that relationship. I know that's what I'm doing with my kids. We're bonding. I'm getting closer to each and every person in my family, or that I feel like is necessary in my life. So don't feel like having to spend the extra time with your children is a burden. See it as quality time to work on all those things that got put on the back burner because you were too tired after work, or you had to work overtime, or you just weren't there or listening because you were going through your own issues. Make the children a priority while in quarantine and not a burden. Second thing I want to mention is meditate. Many of you may not be aware of all the shifts that are going on in the atmosphere. And if you use meditation to connect you and place you in sync with the energy of the universe, trust me, life will change totally for you. We're taught so many things that complicate life. I know I came from religion, and there's so much that taught in religion that just complicates life, that makes it so much harder than it has to be. And at the end of the day, it's all about being in alignment with the universe. Find out how to do that through meditation. If you need some guidance, visit the website. I'll help you with that. But YouTube has thousands of meditations that will assist you. The more direct you get with your search, the better off you are. But there are thousands to choose from. You can balance your chakras. You can listen to Reiki healing. You can heal from the past, emotional, heartbreak, pain, anger, grief. All those things that you've been holding on to for months or weeks or years, now is the time to release them. While you're in quarantine, you have all the time in the world to focus on self. And everybody seems to have such a hard time doing that because society keeps us so busy and worrying about the things that really don't even matter at the end of the day, most of the time. After meditation, there's reading. It is a proven fact that many people just don't read anymore. People don't read. They take the social media, they will listen to the news, they will get their information from every other place but the actual source. And I'm here to tell you guys, now is the time to educate yourselves. Read. Read, 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 read. It can be funny readings. It can be topics. Y'all, I'm trying to get the sun, so excuse the camera moving so much. But yeah, I was trying to get the sun out of my face. I don't know how the video will come out. Read books. Read, read, read. I personally am reading business as well as spirituality books. I'm a person that can read multiple books at a time, switch back and forth, but I myself got back to reading since this has all started. Bond. I know we talked about the children, but about your other relationships, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, family that you've been lacking the effort or just the time to bond with. Now is a good time to bond. Go over, have Sunday dinner, cook for somebody, invite them over for dinner. People that you just kind of lost touch with that are close by and can actually come visit you. Now use this time to bond. Like I said, y'all act like y'all going crazy when there's so many things you can be doing to just better your life. Next thing, start a business. A lot of you have realized that you cannot depend on your job and the government. Something that I've always believed in because that's what my daddy taught me. But at the end of the day, I just never felt that. I've been an entrepreneur for most of my adult life, and I just never felt that it made sense to have my survival and livelihood in somebody else's pocket, bank account, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all need to know now is the time to get in control of your own coins. If this shutdown has really affected you financially and your life is going to change because you're not able to go to work, you probably need to consider starting a business. But at the end of the day, people criticize entrepreneurs and have so much to say, but the entrepreneurs are the only people now that aren't really suffering. The ones, especially the ones like me, that products and services are essential, and it really doesn't matter what's going on in the world. Healing is always needed. Relaxation is always needed. A talk is always needed. Like, my services are essential, and I know that. So I'm still working, and I'm really not worried about contracting a coronavirus. At the end of the day, it's not going to shut down my business. And a lot of you have gifts and talents that the world has been waiting on. Not just something you want to do, but you were born to do it, and the world has been waiting on you to start that business. Now is the time while you're in quarantine. Next thing, plan, prioritize. A lot of you need to revamp your goals. You're really looking at life different now. You're prioritizing different. You're thinking different. Y'all, I'm rogue in the nature preserve, so that's why I keep looking back. It's people coming in and going out because people like me need nature. But I ain't gonna lie, I know I'm not supposed to be in here, but I'm in here. Anyway, plan and prioritize. You're looking at life differently now. You're seeing through the illusions. You know that a lot of things that you were taught and thought were good and real and true aren't anymore. So don't just sit there, plan and prioritize for when this is over, because guys, this will be over. Like, I am pretty sure that life as we know it will change, but this thing will end. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not, like giving that name no more power. Like, you don't even hear me saying that, but this global crisis, trust me, will end. And what are you going to do after that? Just go back to your job like nothing happened and pretend like everything's okay? You can. And those of you who are still working because you're considered an essential worker, what about you? Many of you are putting your lives on the line, as they say, every day for $9, $10, $20, even 20. What? Oh my God, y'all. That was some crazy shit. A snake was just crawling up. Oh, and I seen it and I jumped up and it jumped back in the bushes. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm about to get my ass out of here. But I'm not gonna stop my video. I'm gonna finish it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. He was like right there. Oh shit. Okay, I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm alright. Plan, prioritize. When this is over, you need a new plan. Y'all, the snake was more scared of me than I was him. As soon as I jumped, I'm talking about, it dived right back in the bushes. Like, oh shit, that's some crazy shit. So let me find out. It is true. Snakes are really more afraid of people than people are of them. But oh my God, that was some, oh shit, y'all, it was a long one. Anyway, back. Plan, prioritize. Plan, prioritize. So when this is over, you know which way you're going. You know what you're going to do. And I'm trembling, so the camera might be shaking a little bit. But y'all, I'm a North Carolina girl. And I grew up in the country, so I've been seeing snakes all my life. Grew up working in the fields, and they were always around. I just was always protected, never really had to get close. But ooh, shit. Anyway, here we go. When this thing is over, have a new plan for yourself, especially if y'all gotta look down, especially if you're in mental anguish from this and all that's been going on. You definitely want to have a new plan for yourself. Last but not least, healing. Consider taking a salt bath, getting some Reiki, meditating on a candle, having a coaching session or sessions, mentorship, downloadable courses. There's so many things that you can do now to work on yourself. At the end of the day, we create our own worlds and our own universe. No one feels what you feel but you on a daily basis. No matter how much two people are alike, they love each other or they have a bond, no two people are alike. So things that you deal with, you can't expect other people to know and feel and deal with for you. You have to take the initiative to create the life that you desire. And although it might seem like the whole world is ending to some people, you're in the best position that you've ever been in to create that life that you desire. It's all about your perspective. You have to know it, you have to believe it, and you have to feel it. After that, that's all. So, guys, stay busy and productive while in quarantine. Don't just sit around idle or waste your time doing things that are not going to better your life. The universe has pretty much given us the green light on a go on all the things that are going to better us and move us into the new world. You can sit around and not prepare, but at the end of the day, your universe is your universe. And I guess that's what I get for sneaking in a nature preserve. A snake crawled up on me. I'm getting my ass out of here, y'all. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, but I don't know if I'll be sneaking back in no time soon. Bye. Thank you for joining me. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Visit the website, lifespurposehealing.com, for more information about products and services. And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again soon.